Hey guys, this is another video on the VSR-10, and today I'm going to show you guys how to open it up and pretty much access all the internals that you need to know about and just see what you need to do to work on your gun from the inside to make it shoot better for any upgrades that you want to put into it. Because these guns are really easy to upgrade and really you can do almost anything you want to them. So pretty much what you're going to want to do, you're going to need a special Allen key to open up the bottom. As seen in the video, all you need to do is unscrew 2 screws from the bottom and 1 screw where the trigger guard is, which is just one screw behind it. And once you get those undone, you're gonna be able to pretty much take the stock off, and it'll separate it from the barrel and the stock so that you can easily access the inside. And some things I like about this gun is just how clean it is. Like, I know if you guys watched the other video, I practically just showed the gun off, pretty much just the main gun and its purpose. And I like how when you get the gun, this one's original manufacturer Tokyo Marui, made in Japan, and you can pretty much just, if you get it right from them, I know there's some different ones that you can get, but the main one that they sell is the one that's manufactured in Japan, which is made for Japanese fields, which they aren't really allowed to have high FPS at their fields, so the gun's really tuned down when you first buy it. But if you plan on actually like upgrading it, there's many parts that you can buy on different websites to get those upgrades. And I only have some of them in my weapon right now, but there's a lot more that you can buy, including something that I want to get, which is a new system in the cocking mechanism to make it pull back easier using gears, so that you don't have to put all your muscle strength into just pulling the bolt back, which is what I have it at now. And that makes it easier for when you're on the field and stuff playing. You don't have to worry about cocking back too hard or anything. You can easily just slide the bolt back and rack the next BB in to shoot. And pretty much what I'm showing right now is taking off the barrel from the stock. And really it's not that hard. You just want to watch out. The only part is that right under the, like where the clip, the magazine goes in, there's a little spot for the button release that you want to be careful not to lose because there's a small spring in there. But other than that, there's nothing really to worry about. Everything else just is solid heavy-duty plastic. And under there, I have a new trigger guard on my gun. As you can tell, I bought it because the last one was a 45-degree angle, which if you upgrade it with that, it'll break, I found out. So I needed to get a new trigger system to upgrade that to make it a lot easier to hold all that pressure on the new spring. And pretty much there's this piece on the back. If you're going to take the cylinder apart, you got to unscrew that with an Allen key and take that off, and then it'll slide the cylinder out, and you can take that apart with pliers because it's kind of screwed in tight so it won't come loose. And another thing is the custom rail mount that you can get. When you get the gun, you don't really get it with it. You have to buy it separately, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it's not too expensive, like $12 USD, or I don't know where it would be anywhere else, but probably cheaper or more expensive than that. And that's really easy to put on. You just have to screw it in with an Allen key, and it's pretty much tight and ready to go. And taking the trigger guard off isn't that hard either. You just have to pull it out after you take the barrel off. And it's just a plastic piece. And since I upgraded the trigger to a new trigger system, you have to file a piece down on it so that it'll actually fit in, because the trigger system is different than the original one because it's an upgraded version. So you have to file it down a bit so it'll fit in snug, so it won't wobble on you or anything. So it's nice and stiff in there so that when you're out playing, it doesn't break or come off on accident, and the screw will hold it in nice and tight. And pretty much the whole stock is made out of reinforced plastic, not reinforced, but like a thicker plastic, so that if you drop it on the field, it's not going to break on you. And the nice thing that I like is the bolt, the original one that you get, it's texturized. So really, unless you want to get a new bolt for it to pull back, it's not really any problem because this one's already nice and it's really durable. And it doesn't give you any problems. It locks in good. It has like a mechanism that does it. And when you slide it back in, you really just have to be careful for that little spring, like I said earlier, by the clip right in front behind the hop-up system. And right now, I haven't really had any problems with the hop-up system. I mean, the original one that they put in is pretty good. I mean, it doesn't slip on you. It's an external hop-up system, so you can adjust it while you're on the field, while you're out playing. So you really don't have to worry about your hop-up changing unless you want it to change. And then, as you can see, you can't really put the trigger guard in after you put like the barrel back onto the stock. You have to take it off and then put the trigger guard through the stock and then slide the barrel right over it. It's kind of a hassle, but I mean, it's just a small plastic piece, so it's not much to worry about. And another thing I like about this gun is that it's not heavy like you'd think most snipers are. It's decently light, so you don't really have to worry about like carrying it around or getting too tired while you're on the field, because it's really a light gun, so you can easily maneuver around with it. And my gun has taken a lot of beatings. You can't really tell. It's built nice, so scratches are hard to see. I haven't really scratched my gun other than where the sling goes. You get 2 sling points, a front and a back, one in the front, one in the back. And you can get pieces to make them bigger, but I have a small sling strap, so it just fits right in perfectly. And then once you get that barrel back in, you just gotta tighten up the trigger guard, that one screw. Only takes like 3 or 4 turns, so it's not that bad. It's a pretty big screw, so it goes right up through into the barrel to hold that. And then make sure when there's 2 screws for the Allen key. There's a long one and a short one. You want to put the long one closer to the trigger guard so that it fits all the way up to the barrel. And the shorter one that goes at the front of the barrel so it won't screw into the barrel so that it keeps it tight. And after that, it's pretty much back set up to where you need it to be. And really, once you have it screwed back in, you're ready to go as long as you didn't mess anything up. It's pretty much set. I have a 3x9 scope on my gun. It works well, so if you're doing long range, you can zoom in really far and see those people out there. Or you can have it scoped in really short. So if you're in more of a CQB match, I wouldn't call it CQB, but like, you know what I mean, not far range or anything, you can easily hit your target. And the black scope, it goes well with the gun. I know there's a lot of variations you can do, but other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.